And good evening, and welcome to another edition of The Way I See It. I want to apologize to everybody because I had some technical difficulties here, but I was able to get them fixed. And God is with us because we got it all fixed up here. We're live tonight, both on Facebook and on YouTube. And every show that I do here uh, from Studio 808 will be on both platforms. And you can chime in as well with your comments. Call your friend, call your cousin, call somebody, get them on the air right now and get them on this program so they can watch The Way I See It. And that's the way it is tonight on The Way I See It. Also coming up now, one other announcement I wanted to make here is that this show starts at 9:35 now, not 9:30, 9:35, in case we run over on Sports Corner. All right, so I just want to let everyone know 9:35 start time for this program. The way I see it, Sunday night edition. It's a great Sunday night. I know it's a little cold out there. It's great to be here. I love doing this. I could do this 24 hours, 7 days a week if I could. Believe me, I would. I love doing this. This is so nice, the way I do these shows. And I'm moving up, God willing. God helps me out with all that as well. Hey, all right. We got some comments here from Susie. It's great to hear from her as well. Thank you, Susie, for chiming in here on the comment section. All right, let's talk tonight a little bit about Will Smith. Will Smith goes up to the stage at the Oscars and decides he's going to knock out Chris Rock because he didn't like the way Chris Rock insulted his wife, who happens to be Jada Pinkett. Now, the last time I saw Jada Pinkett in a movie was I saw her in her very first movie, which was called Set It Off, where she was with Queen Latifah, and there was three women there, and they went out and robbed banks. It was a good movie; it had a good cast in it. All right, and now Will Smith is banned from the Oscars, and it looks like, and from what I understand, Jada Pickett's not the best of a wife either. All right, so therefore, Will Smith, a great actor that he just made a fool of himself, and will lose a lot because of this incident. Respect, a good actor, and more. Because of this, good job, Will Smith. Good job being a goof. All right. I know he was defending his wife, but he should have did it in a different way. Now he looks like a fool, and it's being talked about, the drama itself, all across the country, everywhere, including on sports shows. If you watch my friends on PCTV Channel 21, Comcast 47, Verizon, Steel City Sports World, the latest broadcast, they just did their live call-in on Wednesday, right after mine. Mine was on Tuesday. All right. So anyway, here I have some comments. See, what I didn't know is that Jada has alopecia or something. Yeah, there we go. All right, whatever that is, but that's the comment coming in tonight from Susie. So anyway, uh, it's a complex situation. Jada Pink. Well, let me get back to this. Tune into Steel City Sports World. Luther Dupree, even though Luther, they talk sports on that show. Luther Dupree, Smoking Jim Frazier, and Claudia Rosano. They did a little segment on Will Smith, and Luther pulled out a book in regards to what Jada Pinkett is like as a wife to Will Smith. Okay. This is not a good wife to husband relationship. It's terrible. Will Smith needs to get out of it. Jada Pinkett is very difficult to deal with. And, so here we are with that kind of a, you know, incident and situation. And it is very terrible. All right. Tonight, our Chinese wisdom. All right, here we go. Dream lofty dreams, and your dreams will. Wait a minute here. Okay, here we go. Your dreams, okay, and as you dream, so shall you become. That's Chinese wisdom tonight, and Chinese wisdom tonight is brought to you by Alex's Flowers. 1742 Chislett Street, Morningside. Visit Alex's Flyers. Get on his website, alexsflyers.com. And his phone number is 412-661-6071. Alex, Alex has been doing Flyers for over 30 years. He's a Pitt alum. And he is doing the Flyers for my wedding coming up on May 21st. I'm getting married, and it's my second marriage. My first wife is up in heaven with the Lord, and my second marriage to a wonderful woman. Her name's Rhonda. And Alex is supplying the Flyers for my wedding. And tell him Ralph sent you. Tell him you heard it on this program. Alex's Flowers. Call 412-661-6071. 1742 Chislett Street in the fine city community of Morningside. Tell Alex Ralph sent you, and you heard it on this program. Now we're getting into our blast segment, brought to you by Claudio Rosano's book, Think from the Heart Up, Not the Neck Up. And it's great. It talks about it's helped my life. Okay. And I recommend you get on Morgan Publishing's website and look for it. It's on Amazon. Claudio Rosano, Think from the Heart Up, Not the Neck Up. How you can improve your business or your team. All right. It's a rare disorder that causes your hair to fall out. Ralph, women are hard to deal with. Yeah, sometimes they are. Thank you, Susie, for that. And you can be like Susie and comment tonight here on The Way I See It. We're on 2 platforms now, Facebook and on YouTube as well. And then tonight's blast segment, as I said, was brought to you by the new book by Claudio Rosano, Think from the Heart Up, Not the Neck Up. $17.99. It's not that expensive. Get on Amazon, have it delivered. And I'll tell you, it's a great book. If you need to be motivated, I think that book, and I said this on my on some other or on my TV show with Claudio on Tuesday when I was live on PCTV. I told Claudio that I think that we should take a collection for Jeff Capel, the coach of Pitt basketball, because he needs that book. He doesn't know how to really coach. All right, our blast segment tonight. Tonight I'm going to blast the city of Philadelphia. The city of brotherly love wants to come back to a new mask mandate because they said COVID's up in their city. Wonderful. Let's bring the mask mandate back. Let's have everybody wearing masks again all over the place. Let's have them thrown all over the streets. Yeah, Philly, you know what? I know some areas of Philly are a dump, and they're going to be even more of a dump because you know why they're going to be more of a dump? Because they have masks everywhere because people are going to be wearing them and throwing them wherever they're going to throw them. All right. But Philly has decided that they may go to a masking policy from before when we were on COVID. So, so therefore, Philly tonight, I'm blasting you because I think you're wrong. You shouldn't do that. Let people wear their masks if they want to. It's optional. People want to get sick, let them get sick. All right. And Susie said, ha ha, her friend just moved back from Philly. You know what? I have never personally been to Philly. I've been through Philly on my way to Atlantic City one time years ago, but I've never been to Philly. So I plan on visiting there sometime before I die. That's one of my trips I want to take. Go visit some of my media friends there in Philly that I know that have a show called Liberty Bell Smack. It's on Thursday, 6 p.m. on Blog Talk Radio, 347-205-9631. Sal Terratello, Mark Mancini, and they are the host of the show. And it is a great show. It's called Liberty Bell Smack. Sometimes they have sports people on. They have all different types of people on as well. Marriott Hotel Airport, I'm blasting you tonight. You got 200 people sick last week because of a virus that spread around your kitchen. I got to tell you something. Clean your kitchen, okay? This leads to somebody should get fired for this because to get 200 people sick and 80 were from a wedding. 80 were from a wedding. And you ruined the wedding of these folks, okay? And you ruined some of these parties. There was a sports banquet going on for Montour High School and all kinds of events. 200 people got sick. You know what? That is sad. It is disgusting. And I think that whoever is the manager there or the general manager should be fired, okay? Bottom line should be fired. And whoever's the banquet manager and the kitchen manager should also be fired, because this should not go on in a hotel like this. And especially when you have banquets going on, and with COVID, and the hotel industry and the hospitality industry was hurting from COVID, you would think that they would do a little bit better stuff than what they're doing right now. So I'm blasting you tonight, Airport Marriott. That's the way I see it tonight with you. Next, city building downtown. Listen to what I'm telling you when I say but, okay? Getting a little tired of these expensive apartments being built downtown. Now, I'm blasting the city because they want to build these expensive apartments. They want to put up all these new stores. They want to do all this development of downtown, but you did nothing to get rid of the homeless people that are downtown. There's tents everywhere. There's stink everywhere. There's urine everywhere. There's crap everywhere. Okay. Why? Because the city will not do anything about the homeless. And this has gone on for a while with Bill Peduto and his kind little heart about the homeless. That's fine. You want to go, you want people to come downtown. You want them to shop. You want them to live. You want them to stay in your hotels. You want them to come downtown for events. You want them to patronize with businesses. But on the other hand, you do nothing about the homeless, the panhandling, and the criminal activity that goes on downtown. I urge Ed Gainey, because I'm blasting the city tonight, to please put police downtown. Do what Bill Peduto was supposed to do before he got out. He lied to the city. He said he was going to put 50 cops downtown and 50 cops on the south side to cure up the crime. And he still hasn't done it. And Ed, I hope you do it. And I really hope that you do it, because I'm blasting the city tonight about these homeless people. All right. Next, Bonehead segment of our show. And that's brought to you tonight by Robin Campbell Farmers Insurance. 412-366-3399. Call Robin today. He's been in the business a long time. I'm going to tell you this right now. Robin is so good, he'll come to your house and he'll sit down and he will go over everything for you. Life insurance, auto insurance, renters insurance. I tell you what, I urge everybody to please get renters insurance somehow, some way. It's not that expensive. It's about $20 a month. Some are $10. You get $5,000, $10,000. That'll cover your stuff in case the apartment you're living in and you don't trust your landlord, and you can't trust anybody as far as that goes. So always protect yourself. Get renters insurance. You want a good deal? Call Farmers Insurance today. Robin Campbell, agent, 412-366-3399. We have two boneheads tonight. One is the guy who was banned from flying for life. You ready for this? Guess what he did? He masturbated 4 times on a Southwest flight, and now he's banned for life. What a bonehead. All right, our next bonehead. Pennsylvania guy gets arrested for putting anti-Biden stickers on gas pumps. Anti-Biden stickers on gas pumps. He gets arrested in Manor Township. He somewhere, I think, out in Lancaster, PA, in that area, Lancaster County, Manor Township. He got arrested for sticking those stickers on the gas pumps. I got to tell you this. I'm really, and I said this on Friday, where I get more in depth into some of these topics. Here I don't do that because I don't have enough time. And this is more of a Sunday night kind of an easy show, other than the blast and the bonehead and a few other, and the Chinese wisdom. We try to have a little bit of fun here. Friday we get a little more serious, but I got to say this: I'm getting a little disgusted with this country. I'm tired of the gas companies ripping us off. I'm tired of hearing about how we can't do this and we can't find that, and we're having problems with this, and this, because of this country, we can't sell new cars now. Look, maybe this is something telling our government that we need to stop relying on other countries. Okay? We need to start doing it ourselves. All right? Have you ever heard the old saying? And the old saying is this: if you can't get it right from somewhere or somehow, you do it yourself. Okay? That is what our country needs to do. They need to do it themselves. We need to do it ourselves here. And the sad part about all this is we have too many lazy people out here who don't care to want to work. All right. Port Authority can't find people. There's truck driving jobs everywhere. People paying $25, $30 an hour, Target paying $18 an hour and whatnot. Nobody can find anybody. I know somebody who runs a daycare. She's working 11 hours a day. She said she had an employee there who was there for an interview, and the employee, okay, listen to this. The employee that she was interviewing, or potential more or less, said to her, yeah, I'll work for you, but I want holidays and weekends off. And that was at the interview. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. This lady is a friend of mine. Okay. I'm, I'm doing, DJ work for her and everything else. And she's a friend of mine. And she was telling me about her daycare and how that's going. And it's not going very well because she can't find nobody to work and she's working all these hours. All right. Her kids can't help her because they're in school. The husband, he's got another job. So, what do you do? All right. What do you do? All right. Right now, we have lazy people. This is a nothing society. I've said this many times, and we're scared. We're so scared that I blasted Philly earlier for deciding to try to go back to the mask thing because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Philly's going to do it, and then there's going to be copycats out there. You're going to have Pittsburgh doing it. You're going to have Wilkes-Barre doing it, Harrisburg. You're going to have all the major areas in Erie and everybody else all doing it. Okay? That is why I'm against that. And I blasted Philly tonight, and I hope that their government has enough brains to figure out not to have that mask mandate back again. All right. All right. We did talk about Will Smith. Speaking of Will Smith, he is planning on entering a rehab after the Oscar debacle. Well, he better enter a rehab and he better get something done quickly because his reputation is it's embarrassing right now as to what has happened to him. Very, very embarrassing. I mean, it's terrible. It's really bad. And so therefore, he needs to really get into some kind of rehab. That's what he's doing. Good for him. That's the way I see it tonight. Next, the Wahlburgers people. They have a Wahlburgers out in McCandless and a few other places, and they are now the official hamburger for the Boston Red Sox. All right, good for them. Good for the Boston Red Sox. The Wahlburgers burgers are out there, and that's the way I see it tonight. Verizon warning customers about scams. Now, I have Verizon. I use them. They're my phone carrier, and I like Verizon. I've used them for many years. Okay. So, Juana, thank you for chiming in here on The Way I See It. You and Susie are chiming in tonight. It says we'll be entering a rehab. Yes, Will Smith is entering a rehab because of the situation. He needs to get his head together. He needs to get away from Jada Pinkett a little bit and think a little bit about what he's been doing in his actions. And I think that's what's causing his problems. But Verizon is warning customers about scams. Now, I get these stupid emails and these dumb things all the time about how you're a lucky winner and Verizon's going to give you all this and this is going to go on and you're going to win this, you're going to do that. Do not, I say, please do not, to all my audience out here tonight, do not do anything with them. They're scams. All right. Because Verizon's not doing that. And they're urging customers not to. I'm a Verizon person. I have Verizon. I delete them, get them out of the way. If they come on your phone, just delete them. Try to block them out. Do something. Get rid of them. Don't do anything with them. They're all scams, especially the ones where they send you a thing saying they got a package for you and they want to give you a new phone. Do not. That's baloney. Do not do anything with that. None whatsoever. I don't want to see anybody get hurt or lose money there. There's a lot comment come in. There's a lot of scams out there. Thanks for letting us know this. You're welcome. And Juana and I appreciate it again, you watching and commenting on the show. New York, pizza slices, get this, are now going up. Now, in New York, cost of living's high. Living in New York is very high. You pay high rent and everything's high. One thing that's not high is you could pay $1 for a slice of pizza. Okay. Well, now all the pizza shops that charge $1 are now charging $3 because they're having issues with ingredients. And I can just imagine what the pizza I've already felt the effect of that here. I stopped buying pizza. I'm making my own now because I'm sick and tired of the costs going up for everything. I'm tired of our country blaming other people when it's their own fault that this stuff is going up. It has nothing to do with Ukraine, has nothing to do with China, but this is sad. One of the greatest things in the world one of the things that makes New York is their pizza. All right. So, here we are, one of the best things that people love to eat, including myself. And if I didn't eat too much, I wouldn't have his gut, but that's just a joke. So more money for everything. Oh, yes, Juana, it's no way you do. Yes, you do. Thank you for commenting once again tonight on the way I see it. And that is the way I see it. Next, McDonald's. McDonald's, they're raising prices. Listen to this. Those of you who like McDonald's, I'm getting sick of McDonald's. I get tired of it all the time. I get these coupons from them, Burger King, Arby's, things like that. That food's unhealthy for you. I'm trying to get myself away from some of that stuff. But anyway, their food prices are going up 6%. Customers are complaining. Oh, that's too bad. The customers are complaining. Oh. Yeah, there we go. You know what, Juana? I would pay $3 for a slice of pizza if it was a big slice. It all depends on the size of the slice. You got that one place over in East Liberty they give you a big slice of pizza for like $5, but it's like this big. So I mean, like Domino's downtown, they charge $1.69 for a slice of pizza, but it's going to go up to $3. I wouldn't pay that for their pizza slice because it's small. All right. 7-Eleven, they have their pizza slices are like $1 and some change, and they might go up as well. All right. Five and Below is opening up downtown in the Kaufman's building. In fact, I got to tell you what, they're really going to town on the old Kaufman's building downtown. Burlington's moving from their spot into another spot in that Kaufman's building where the retail part is. You have Target coming in there. And then on top of all that, now they're putting a Five Below in the retail part. On the one side on Forbes is a hotel. On the side on Fifth is apartments. So they're really going to town on that building at Kaufman's. And now they're talking, as I talked about earlier, and I blasted the city for not getting rid of these homeless people with these tents and all this other stuff. If you want all these expensive rental people to live downtown and you want to build up downtown to be a shopping mecca again, you're going to need to get rid of some of this stuff, the homeless, the criminality, all that stuff. You're going to have to do something with it. All right. But Five and Below is opening up down there as well. Taylor Swift's childhood home in Wyomissing, Pennsylvania is for sale. You want to know how much? $1 million. Taylor Swift's childhood home for sale. Delta Airlines eliminating flights to Albany, New York from Minneapolis, Minnesota, where they have their hub there. Their other hub is in Atlanta at they say it's the largest and one of the most used airports in the entire country in the world, Hartsfield International down in Atlanta. They have the Delta is their hub down there, and they're eliminating flights to Albany, New York, Rochester, New York, Syracuse, New York, and Providence, Rhode Island. Oh, man, I tell you, New York's taking a big hit with Delta right now. They're not flying there anymore, and that's a real shame. So, all right, just a few announcements before I wrap the show up. As you know, every Sunday night here, we're going to do now double platforms. And what I mean by that is we're going to be on both YouTube and Facebook at the same time. All right. We can do that here. Most of you are coming in from Facebook. Some of you are coming in from YouTube. I got this comment here. Delta Airlines ought to be ashamed of themselves, says Robbie P. All right. Well, Robbie P., thank you for being on here. I really appreciate it. And so that's great to hear from him. And so what I'm saying is on all my shows, and I'm going to go over the list of all my shows right now that I have going on here on these platforms. Okay, first we have Sunday night at 9:00 on both platforms, both Facebook and YouTube, Sports Corner with me, Ralph Williams, 30-minute edition. We just got done talking about Dwayne Haskins tonight. Sad to hear about what happened to him. And then at 9:30, which you're watching right now, or actually, I'm sorry, 9:35 from now on, will be The Way I See It, as we're here on both platforms. Then Tuesday night on both platforms here is Sports Corner, 8 p.m. And the reason I'm on at 8 o'clock is I have some other friends that I listen to their shows. And Juana says, thank you for all the information about what's going on in downtown Pittsburgh. The new store coming Five and Below. Yeah, that's great that they're down there. They also have a Dollar General downtown now, Juana and everyone. It's down there on Wood Street next to the old McDonald's. That McDonald's closed up after that guy got assaulted outside by a McDonald's employee, and he sued McDonald's for it. They're the owner, and he had to shut it down. So there we are with that. And there was a lot of criminal stuff going on there, a lot of bums hanging out there. You know, you want to improve downtown, you got to get rid of the bums. You got to get rid of the homeless people. You got to do something, get these people, get them some help, get them out, do something. Because if you're really gonna have these people that are paying $4,000 a month or $1,000 for these apartments, these townhouse apartments, or these studio apartments or whatever they have with these pools and all this luxurious stuff down there and everything else. Just about every building now downtown that is vacant has become an apartment building. All right. So I just want to let you know on that. Also, yep, well, yeah, here's a comment. Too many bums hanging around downtown. Absolutely. I saw too many. I was going through town today, as I always do on Sunday. I saw tents everywhere. Tents with homeless people in them. Tents. All right. So there you are. All right. Anyway, getting back to my shows. Don't forget to mark us all down on your calendar. Once again, Tuesday, 8 p.m. Sports Corner. We're on both platforms, both YouTube and Facebook. Okay. And then on Wednesday is a doubleheader shows on both of these platforms. 4 p.m. Mauler Talk, Pittsburgh Mauler Talk. I have a lot of information for you. You need to tune in at 4 p.m. for that right here on both YouTube and Facebook. And then at 7 p.m., Wrestle Chat. I'm working on getting a guest on, either one of the locals, or I'm working on getting a guest on to talk about wrestling. And that's what it's all about. We have a lot to talk about Wednesday anyway with Wrestle Chat. So, and then Thursday night, this Thursday will be, because it's in a rotation, we do sports one Thursday, Mark and I, and then we do wrestling the following Thursday. So this Thursday, we're going to do the Black and Gold Sports Show, and that is on this Thursday night, 8 o'clock p.m. We're back to our normal time last week because Mark had some kind of an appointment, and we couldn't get on until 9:30. So, thank you, Juana, once again. Absolutely great show tonight. I really enjoyed this show. Well, I appreciate that, Juana. I appreciate Susie as well. Spread the word about all my shows. They're on these two platforms right here live every time I'm on. Thursday night, except for Thursday night, I'm on Blog Talk Radio with Mark Mancini. 8 p.m. start time. The phone number to be involved in the program, to listen to it, 347-205-9631. Every Thursday night. Where this week we're doing sports, next week we're doing wrestling. So we're going to be, we have lots to talk about. 30-minute show, starts at 8 o'clock. I'm trying to get a guest on with us as well. Also on Friday, 7 p.m., The Way I See It. Yes, indeed. I'm back every Friday, 7 o'clock. This week, I think I'll be able to get Ross Nicotero or somebody from the executive board of the Union Local 85 to talk about the scuttlebutt with the Port Authority. I spoke to Port Authority, couldn't get them on the show last week. They refused to come on to talk about it. I think they're laying low right now because they don't want to, sometimes when you're involved in a situation like that, you really don't want to open up your mouth and stick your foot in it. So I think that's what Port Authority is trying to do, and that's good for them. They have the right to do that. There's a lot of companies that do that now, the no comment thing, or they just don't want to deal with the media, and that's fine. That's their prerogative. They're allowed to do that. Saturday, 5 p.m., PCTV Channel 21, Comcast 47, Verizon, and PCTV's Facebook page, as well as Roku, Fire Stick, and Apple TV is where you can find PCTV as well. 5 p.m. every Saturday, Sports Corner with me, Ralph Williams, and Smoking Jim Frazier. Our latest broadcast that we did on Tuesday, this past Tuesday, will be on next Saturday, or this coming Saturday, coming up on the 16th at 5. I had Claudio Rosano had to fill in because Smoking Jim had another obligation on Tuesday. My live call-in is always the first Thursday of the month, and we take your phone calls. PCTV channel 21 Comcast, 47 Verizon, PCTV's Facebook page and their website as well. Be careful if you're a Comcast subscriber. They've been screwing up the guide lately for PCTV. So go on PCTV's website, pctv.org, or their Facebook page and get your listings. Juana, thank you. Susie, thank you. And I thank everybody who watched the show tonight, and especially Juana and Susie for checking in with their comments. Much appreciated. Don't forget, we're on 2 platforms now. 2 platforms. We're on Facebook and YouTube for all my shows here. And I appreciate everything. And God bless everybody. Have a good night and be safe.
Make more time.